The landmark turned into a battleground as political rivals came face to face. Around 500 men's rights activists convened at Federation Square on Saturday, singing the national anthem.
What's up, tribe? Today we are covering how the feminist movement engaged with a men's rights protest, or shall I say, men's rights protest versus feminist protest. So, let's get into it, everybody.
Before counter-protesters came marching in with their own tune.
What this march is about is demonstrating that the men here, the women here, we're better together. We're better when we work together.
Police were out in force to quell any violence, creating a human wall separating the two groups. 2 men were arrested for riotous behaviour. Neither have yet been charged.
The point of this is to be inclusive and to listen to some good speakers and to interact with each other and be positive. You can have a discussion, you can have a heated discussion and get the same thing out. You don't need to go and attack someone or hit someone.
Despite this message, protesters from both sides continued to hurl abuse at each other.
Police were steamrolling.
But it was a Blair horn hidden in an esky that drowned out the chants.
I think they're delusional. I think that they are uneducated in what feminism really is.
Feminism, it's a man-hate movement, is what it is. I'm not saying this to be sexist, everybody. I'm saying that it literally has all the traits of every other hate movement in history. It teaches women at a young age to use men as a scapegoat for all their personal problems. It teaches women at a young age to religiously villainize a particular group of people. In this case, it's men. It teaches women at a young age to use religion as a weapon to villainize a group of people, aka men. So yes, feminism is in fact a male hate movement. It is.
The reality is that if these people are protesting against equality, that makes them the fascists.
A right-wing video blogger...
Alright, sir, I have no clue at all what you think equality is. I don't know. But let's be honest here, if you really were for equality, you would be willing to hear these people out with an open mind. You would not be trying to silence them. You wouldn't. Actively trying to silence a group of people just for having an opinion that's different than yours, that is fascism, which is what the feminist movement is all about. Because the feminist movement doesn't want anybody questioning their position, just like every other hate movement in past history. You can't have someone question you. Well, I got news for you, everybody. Questioning things is how we educate people. It is.
even attempted to infiltrate the counter-rally, only to be held at bay. Tensions were running high here at Federation Square just moments ago, but things soon calmed down as both groups went off on their own marches, separated by police. And while the March for Men continued along St Kilda Road, citygoers were oblivious to the scuffle. Chester Nahn, Mojo News.
Yeah, that kind of shows you right there that the feminist movement is not for gender equality at all. If they were, they would be willing to hear these men out. They would. But hey, because one of the things the feminist movement teaches people at a very young age is you're not allowed to question a woman's position. Guess what? Feminist movement is not about gender equality. It really is not. If feminist movement was about gender equality, they would be more than willing to have people question them. They would. Anyways.